MotorWeek is made possible by TireRack.com, RockAuto.com, State Farm, and WeatherTech.
Increasingly, when MotorWeek viewers ask about cruising and comfort, they're talking about custom conversion vans. These full-size passenger vans have been transformed into living rooms on wheels. And since MotorWeek's aim is to test everything that cruises, we decided to try out a couple of conversion vans. But also, since these vehicles are so different from our normal fare, we were curious as to what goes in them before we do. So we asked Pat Goss to take a break from his shop and take a close look at the making of these mighty fancy family vans.
If there's one class of vehicles that has traditionally caused headaches for technicians, John, it's conversion vans. With so many aftermarket parts thrown into one vehicle, they can quickly become unrecognizable from the shells on which they're based. Problems frequently arise due to the wiring for all of the mood lighting, TVs, VCRs, etc., and also with the bolt-on fiberglass bodywork. Well, thankfully, those problems are becoming a thing of the past. To see how a modern conversion vehicle is designed and made, we paid a visit to the conversion van leader, Mark III Industries in Ocala, Florida. Mark III is actually considered a Tier 2 manufacturer, meaning that its vans come directly from the factory as shells and are sent to dealers as a finished product with the full manufacturer's warranty intact. Another difference from years past is in the shells themselves. These vans may look like strippers, but virtually all of them come with factory power windows, locks, cruise control, and the like. So no more spaghetti wiring or suspect aftermarket electronics. Mark III's assembly line works much like many auto factories we've seen, on a somewhat smaller scale though. I must admit I cringed when I saw all the sheet metal being cut out of these vans to make way for the sport roofs and panorama windows. But I was reassured to see all of the sturdy bracing that Mark III puts back in. These vans have a solid structure, you can be sure. Most of the components used here are either built on site or supplied to Mark III specifications. All components are safety tested by independent labs. Sport roof structures, for instance, are crush tested and are actually stronger in most cases than the factory roofs. And swivel seats are not used because they perform badly in crash tests. All of the woodwork is handcrafted, not ordered from a catalog, and all of the upholstery is stitched in Mark III's own seating shop. Conversion vans have long had a reputation for shoddy workmanship, and Mark III is serious about changing that perception by building a solid product. From what I've seen today, quality is more than just talk at Mark III. Quality control measures are in place throughout the Mark III line. As problems are noted, causes are found, and the problems are fixed. Workers here are paid according to the number of units completed, and not until each van has passed all of the inspections and is ready to ship. If problems are found, the unit will go back through the entire line until all is resolved. That's quite an incentive for doing it right the first time. Every sport roof is validated for leaks, and 10% of all the vans produced gets a free trip down the squeak and rattle track. Believe me, if something is loose, it will be found here. Well, we've seen these vans take a complete metamorphosis, from the bare bones van up to these gorgeous ones that are headed to you. If you have a question or a comment, write to me. If I use your letter on the air, I'll send you a MotorWeek t-shirt. The address is MotorWeek, Owings Mills, Maryland 21117.